Episode 131, Lucky View Podcast. We are back. I go by name of Era. We got Mahmoud, aka Mangu, back in the building today. As you can see, we don't have Papijohnson or Carbs. Papijohnson is dealing with bad allergies. As you can see, it's allergy season. And Carbs, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to every single mother out there. But yeah, they'll be back next Sunday. Me and Mamu wanted to come on here and just do a quick not a quick episode, but just do an episode with just two of us and see how it goes. Mamu, how's your week? How you been since we last saw you? How's everything?
I went through a situation with my father. He had a minor heart attack, and he's recovered from that. Sorry, he's recovered from that. He got two stents inserted in,
Mm-hmm.
so he's doing all right now.
Great
We're
to hear.
okay as a family right now.
That's good, man. How's the jobs?
It's still a struggle, to be honest. I don't know what's going on that end. I'll see this week.
Okay. If anything, we can speak more about it off air.
Yeah, we got done fasting. We celebrated.
Oh yeah,
Eid.
that's what I want to talk about. How was Ramadan? Let the people know their experience, because I know a lot of people out there probably don't do Ramadan, like our viewers. So how was your experience with Ramadan? Do you still eat late, or have you started eating early again?
I forget to eat now because I'm so used to not eating during the
Mhm.
day. So I need to be told, hey, it's time to eat breakfast, it's time to eat lunch. So I got to get back into that cycle. But for people that don't fast, that aren't Muslims, I would still suggest to do that because it helps clear your mind.
Mhm.
It's like a form of meditation in a way.
Um, question. I had a question
You were
about.
fasting today.
I guess. Yeah, because I ate like at 1:30. So, but the thing is, I drank water, so it doesn't really count. I drink water. I drink water since the morning, so it doesn't really. It is kind of fasting, but it's not really fasting.
Yeah.
Question is, during fasting Ramadan or just during, can you drink black coffee? Is that allowed?
No, you can't really drink anything.
Anything? Because I don't know where I heard that like during fasting you get like black coffee is like
Maybe
that.
for a specific type of fasting because there's so many versions of
Okay.
fasting out there.
Okay.
But you can't drink anything, including saliva. So it's actually recommended for you not to brush your teeth in the morning. You should brush before you go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something new to me.
You can't because while you're brushing your teeth, sometimes some of that saliva goes back in your mouth. So
Damn.
that's considered breaking fast.
Really?
Yeah.
So like me, pause, swallowing my saliva right now, like that's breaking fast right there.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Damn, like there's a lot to go into when it comes to Ramadan, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's the most difficult thing for you? Was it food and like drink water and everything, or what was the most difficult?
To be honest, it's not that difficult if you're not doing a lot of talking. But let's say you do a sales job.
Yeah,
It's hard as hell, man.
bro. I used to work at Women's Shoes, bro. There's a lot of people who did Ramadan, bro. It's just like they're just out of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
plus, when you're dealing with women's shoes, you have to run around, get the shoes. Like you're fast paced with it,
Yeah.
bro. But
If you run your mouth too much during Ramadan, you can get cotton mouth. You know what I mean?
yes, yes, I agree. I agree.
But if you're behind a desk in a cubicle, it's not that difficult. Unless you work call service.
Was your stomach growling the whole day, man?
During Ramadan?
Yeah.
No, I was used to it. I had a pretty lax Ramadan. I don't deal with customers or anything like that.
Mm. That's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear. What's it called? If you wanted to know about my week, Mahmoud.
Yes, I did. I did. That's what we were transitioning to.
Yeah, Mahmoud. I'm here like, wait, Mahmoud, are you gonna ask me, or you just gonna? What are we talking about? Music now? No, but good week. I had go refill my machine this week. Machine's doing good. I had one slow one, but one really good one.
Yeah.
Like the second one's really good. So, but not everything good.
Do you collect every time you go to?
Nah,
refill?
I do every 2 weeks.
That's when you collect the money,
Yes.
right?
Like,
Okay.
but if it was like if I was doing commission,
Yeah.
I would do it like every month, because I wouldn't want to, like, if I was doing commission with the owner, I wouldn't want to take out every 2 weeks and they go the hassles of how much that do. So I would just leave. But with since I don't have it's no commission, I take it out every 2 weeks. So I basically get paid every 2 weeks. No, I get paid every weekly because credit cards is an app, so it goes direct deposit every week,
Yeah.
and then cash is every 2 weeks for me.
Have you noticed certain items selling faster than
Oh
others?
yes, like
Is it
um
drinks more so than the snacks and the health bars? I'm not sure if you have health bars or
yes, I have cliffs.
Cliff bars. Yeah.
Um, they both sell out quick. They both like the drinks but I like you can see which ones don't sell out. So now it comes to
So what's unpopular? What's like?
unpopular
Yeah,
right now for my second machine. It seems like Skittles and peanuts,
that makes sense.
and then for drinks is like what's very slow, like very slow is root beer,
Yeah, people hate that.
and
That's like
Diet
an acquired
Pepsi.
taste.
But the reason why it's Diet Pepsi because there's diabetics there, so they need something to drink.
Mm.
So I leave it there. But like I did a good swap off because I had vitamin water in one of the machines, and I saw that it didn't sell,
Yeah.
so I swapped it off with the coffee Starbucks that you get in Costco's.
Okay.
Bro, that shit went like that. Like that was the best.
What is that? The frappuccinos? The
Yes.
cold frapp. Yeah.
Bro, that went off like. I think that was probably one of my best business moves I ever done in my life. I have to tell you.
To be honest, whenever I seen those machines, I used to get the same thing.
You know what I mean? Like, I told myself I want to real estate the vending machine business.
Just have it expand.
Yes. I feel like vending machine is underrated, in my opinion. Because when you're looking outside,
Especially in cubicle areas, wherever they have
Yes.
cubicles. Yeah.
looking outside, you're thinking, bro, it's 2022. Who the hell wants to have a vending machine? Like, but then looking inside, you're like, bro, what do people want and need every day? Snacks and drinks, especially if you're working.
Light items. Yeah.
Like I could think of like ATMs. Like yes, you can have that feeling like bro, nobody's using cash these days. You know, but vending machines, I think vending machines is still underrated in business. And to me, it's like I'm trying to tell people like, yo, bro, get in the business, get in the business. Like I would want like I think all of us should own at least a couple of vending machines, but because I think it's it's in high demand in my opinion, vending machines, and people don't know that. I feel like yes, finding locations might be hard, but after your first location, like me prime example, your second one comes like this. Like the next one's come like it's like getting your first 100,000. It's the
Yeah.
hardest thing.
Yeah.
But when you get it, you're like 200,000, 300,000, 400. Like it keeps going. But I think vending machines is very underrated, especially when you get the good one, like a good perfect location. You're out of here. Like I feel like if you have two to three solid machines, you don't need a full time job because you'll make
It
probably
pays that much.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, what do people say? You never tell them how much you make. But I'm saying, like, you have two. All right, let's put it like this: you have three machines, right? We have one slow location that you probably break even monthly, right? But
Yeah.
your other two is like doubling.
Yeah.
Bro, you probably make the same that you make from your job or more. So my thing is, people get paid bi-weekly, or some people get paid twice a month, like every 15th and 25th of every month. I know
Yeah.
some people get paid like that. Same thing with vending machine. If anything, you could get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or you could be like, you know what, I'm gonna hold it. But I'm telling you, vending machine, if you get the right locations, like you could be set.
Do you have leaf iced tea in there?
I have Snapple. Snapple is very high demand.
Okay.
And the thing about me, like I'm always about customer service. For me, customer service is like top key in business to me. And I feel like maybe that's why I was so attracted to business, because business is customer service.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I always want
That's what Amazon says,
yes.
to prioritize the customers.
I always want the experience of the customer to be like, damn, like I never got treated like this before. And to me, it's like, and the vending thing is like I tell my mom, I tell my brother, my dad, it's like I can't just buy things that I like because I'm not buying the stuff from the machine. So what I do, I'm very talkative with the people that work. Say, yo, what do you like? like they tell me is that yes, Snapper's very highly demanded in here.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking, I was like, all right, I'm gonna probably put 2 rolls of Snappers because they make you fast money.
Yeah.
Like I speak to them like yo, what type of chips do you want? Like this, like I'm very like
That's very smart because
yeah.
I've seen certain vending machines where people just look at it like, why do they have this shit here? Nobody wants this.
And you know what it is? Even my mom, because my mom was in a hospital, or like I forgot where. Like she works in a hospital. Like she works in a hospital, and people who like own the machines stock up, bro. They don't even say a word. They just put what they want.
Yeah, whatever.
And
Right?
to me, it's like that's the difference between me and them.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be like, if I'm there, I'm gonna be talking. If I see people coming like in the lunch, if we're in the break room and I'm filling them, I see people. I say, "Yo, like, what do you think? Like, what do you like? What do you don't like? Like, what do you think?" Like, I'm gonna be talking to see, yo, I'm trying to sell out every row. I'm not like my thing is, why do I want to buy stuff that people don't like? Like, why am I gonna buy raisins if nobody likes raisins?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like it's dumb to me. It's like I think vending machine is straight up customer service. You gotta buy what's in demand.
That's what just about any industry, right?
Yes, customer service.
You need your listening skills.
Yes, but now yeah, a lot of people. Same thing with the people who fill up. I don't know if you in high school, like people didn't even. They just went, filled up, and left.
In high school, what you would see is like certain rows completely empty, and then you'd see certain rows completely full.
Yes,
because you knew nobody wanted that shit.
And I feel like you seen that. You know, like what I did Friday. Here's an example. I went Friday. I took a picture. I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, I went last Friday. I went this Friday because I checked my app. Bro, basically a lot of things was empty.
And the app tells you it once it clears, right?
Yes.
Nice.
So I go back. I'm like, okay, I'm looking. I'm like, I see the yellow M&Ms, the peanuts.
Yeah.
Sold out. Right next to it is the chocolate M&Ms, the brown bags,
Yeah.
filled. Probably like maybe one person bought, or I think it was filled to the back. And I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at them. I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right. I took out the M&Ms. I was like, I'm gonna probably put this in my other location because they eat that more. And then what I bought Takis.
Oh yeah.
So I did a swap. I put the pretzels where the M&Ms were. I put the Takis where the pretzels were. And now, because the pretzels do very well, people love pretzels. I love pretzels.
Yeah.
And then I rearranged it, and now I'm like, okay, I took out the product that people don't buy. Is why am I gonna keep it there and lose money when I could just replace that M&Ms and put it somewhere else?
Yeah.
But and also it's also good to buy products that you also eat as well, or you know people that like it. Because if it doesn't work for any of your location, you could be like, you know what, I'll just eat it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that happened to me with Mountain Dew.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? Like none of my location like Mountain Dew.
They probably like Sprite as opposed to Mountain Dew, right?
I don't know. Because I asked like, do you guys want Sprite? And no, it's like they were just heavy Coke, like Pepsi.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I was like, you know what? I guess we'll drink Mountain Dew. I was like, it's so point. It's like we're not gonna throw it out. It's like we're just gonna use. Like we gotta drink it now.
Do you have any healthy choices?
Yeah, we got
some Welch's or.
Oh yeah. Oh, Welch's does
know
very
if
well.
That's healthy, but
I think it's healthy. This is a little bad. I got skinny popcorn.
Yeah.
I got Cliffs. I got Trail Mix.
Do you have Pops, like Pops chips?
Nah.
The brand?
Nah.
That's very popular in Dick's Sporting Goods when I worked there.
You know what it is? I have skinny popcorn. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That goes very well for my first location, the one I've got. But the second one is it's one of those slow buyers. Like people buy more Doritos and Lay's chips.
Yeah.
But the thing that's weird. People don't buy skinny popcorn a lot, but the Cliff Energies be going quick.
If you don't mind me asking, where do you get the product from? Do you get it from Costco or like
I get it from
Restaurant Depot?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I go between BJ's, Costco, and Walmart.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You may need to get an account with Restaurant Depot. They have it for the lowest.
Where's that? Online? It's online?
At the location?
Yeah.
No, there's a physical location.
Oh, where's it at?
I'll send you the address.
Let me know, because I was going to try Sam's Club too. I was just want because they have the bigger bags.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So.
But you got to open an account similar to Costco. I'm sure you have an account there, right?
But no, yeah, I think it's underrated, that business. But I mean,
Sorry, where did I place my water?
Oh, it's up there, yo. Let me see what these fools are talking about. These guys are arguing about Bad Bunny and Drake.
What, the Bad Bunny album?
Mhm. We could talk about that album better. All right. What do you want to get into first? You want to talk about music since we
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
close to the mic, yo. Do you want me to raise your vocals up?
If possible. I don't know if
Alright, go for it, man. What do you want to talk about first?
we can do Jack Harlow's album.
What do you think about Jack?
I think he did a phenomenal job. Like, this is what we were expecting. You know how I didn't like the first album? This album has a lot of records I would go back to.
Want me to be honest with you?
You didn't like it?
I like his last album better than this album.
I really like this album, man.
The intro to the last album was way better than this one.
I'll have to revisit it.
Revisit it, yeah.
I really like this
What
album.
was your standout tracks?
Of course, the one with Drake. But then I'll just pull it up right now. Yeah, he had a lot on here.
I
He
like
had- Side Piece was huge.
what's the what's her name?
Female artist?
Yeah, what's the Doobie Leroy? What's her
Oh,
name?
Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa. That record was hard.
Oh, you heard the line where he said, "I want to do more than a feature with Dua Lipa."
That's a hard bar, yeah. I like it. There's a couple. That's a hard bar. Yeah? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dua Lipa, I didn't know much about her, but she's not Spanish. I thought she was Spanish.
You want me to be? This is a bad take. This might be a
Hispanic,
crazy
I should say.
take. She don't look that good, yeah. Like, but then again,
I
everyone
thought
has
the same. I thought the same.
everyone has
But
their
then
own
I checked out
preference.
her interview and I realized, okay, she got like a whole vibe about her. It's like the Snow Allegra effect.
No, but she's beautiful.
Dua Lipa is also though.
Everyone's beautiful, yeah.
No, Dua Lipa is also. 'cause
Everyone's beautiful though.
I was on the same page as you. I was like, she's okay. I don't see the appeal. But
Mhm.
then when I tuned into the interview, I was like, no, she's got it. She has a dope accent. You got to check her out. She has a star power about her. She's Albanian. That's what she is. She's not Spanish. She's Albanian.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
That record's hard though. That record seems like a strip club record for some reason to me. I don't know why. Like I feel like if I could be in a club right now, like just listening to that. But what other records did just stand out?
The records I didn't like is the one with Pharrell. I felt like he just put that on there because it's Pharrell.
The record with Justin was hard.
I didn't like that either.
Damn.
I didn't like that either.
I
I
liked
liked
it.
a lot of the records that he was on by himself.
Did you like the Wayne record?
Yeah, that was one of
Nah, this
Wayne's
one,
better
yeah.
verses.
Lord Jesus.
It was one of Wayne's better verses, though. But certain records like Side Piece, I Got a Shot, those records stand out to me.
Hmm.
That's more of what Jack Harlow should be doing. You know, that more represents who he is. At
You
his
could tell
best.
this album he's very inspired by Drake.
No, this is less Drakey than the last album. This is less Drake inspired than the past project.
I see Drake all over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see Drake inspired all over this album, yeah. Even the cover.
I don't see Drake. On this
I
as
just see
much.
Drake, man. I just see Drake. But that's not a bad thing though. There's that because when I saw Nipsey, I saw Jay. When I seen Nipsey, I said, "Oh, this is like Victory Lap." Gave me like Hard Knock Life, Volume 2 vibes.
Maybe
But I'm
because
not
early Nipsey, I got Snoop vibes.
okay. I think like recently, like newer Nip gave me Jay vibes.
Because he's inspirational.
Yes,
he was
but
inspirational
I'm not.
at that point.
But like my thing is, if you sound like a certain rapper, that's not a bad thing. But until you start making
I
like
still
the same
feel
records.
Nipsey found his own. Like
Yes,
Nipsey
I
does
agree.
something for me that Jay-Z doesn't.
Yes, I agree, and I think Jack has to do that, and I think Jack probably did that with this album.
Young Harleezy, like there's certain records on here. He's finding his own.
Yes,
I could feel that.
yes, I agree. I liked it. I'm like, but would I go back to the album? I'll have to re-listen to it.
There's a lot of a lot of rappers, right? They can do bars. A lot of rappers can do bars, but not a lot of rappers can pull off slick lines. And I feel he did that with this album.
Yeah, he could rap.
Yeah.
He could rap. What else you listen to? So what do you give it? Like an 8 out of 10?
I wish he would have taken out certain records and it would have been like a 9 out of 10 for me, to be
Okay.
honest. But I give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's decent. It got my eyes and ears on him, so it matters basically.
Let's see what else did we listen to.
Did you hear the Logic and Russ record?
Hard.
I like it. I say I like it.
You didn't like it? I thought you said you liked it.
No, I like it, but I don't think it's
hard. Russ went off.
It's a bigger record for Logic than it is for Russ.
Probably. But it's a hard record.
I don't know. I feel Russ has had better records than this one.
This seems like a Chomp series record.
Nice.
Yeah, it seems like
a Chomp 2 maybe. You know the thing I was saying about Chomp 2, how it was reminiscent of 90s?
I think Russ did his thing on this. I think Logic did his thing too. I just think Russ had a better verse than Logic.
I don't know. They got really like introspective on this record, right?
Yeah. Did you like ASAP's new record?
No, not at all.
That shit was trash.
Yeah,
that shit
we're
was
on the same page.
Lord Jesus, I heard that. I was like, Lord. The video was dope.
Yeah, but that's because
obviously,
they always do their job there.
That record was super trash. Like when people were hyping it, like online, I was like, yo, this record must be like something crazy.
You know why they were hyping it? He proposed in the video.
Yeah, I saw it because he had it on his teeth. That's dope. But like the record itself, like doesn't match to how terrible this record was.
That's kind of sad. If you're gonna propose, make the
a good record.
Yeah.
Like there's no way Rihanna heard this record and say, yo, baby, this is the one.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. I thought this record was super duper trash. Thank God we're on the same page. Yo.
Yeah, that record didn't work. But it's their typical editing as far as the video editing goes.
Yeah. I like the video, but like this record was just like the cover was dope. Everything was dope, but the main thing, the record.
Yeah.
Like oh my God. Yeah, the record was in there. I couldn't. I heard I was like, yo, why is it 4 minutes? Lord Jesus, yo. I don't know how people heard the whole 4-minute record, yo. Like, you could be a diehard A$AP Rocky fan. You could really tell me face to face that you really think this record's dope.
I think most people heard it on TikTok. They heard like 5 seconds of it.
I don't know, man, because I can't get jiggy with this, yo. There's no way I could get jiggy with this shit.
One guy I feel like we're sleeping on that's been in his bag recently is Tyga. The last 2 records have been hard.
Now, Tyga always drops records. I like Tyga.
Yeah, but I mean, as of recently, he's been super consistent. The last 2, Shake Talk and Lifetime, very good records.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't sound like anything else. So I'm looking forward to the next project.
I think Tyga has a great run in mixtapes.
Yeah. And he always has a dope, like, unique sound.
Yes, I agree. I like his flow too.
Yeah.
His flow is, I like him. His lyrics is like subpar, but like it just flows well.
It's like a vibe. It's like a Max B type of thing.
Okay. You might get killed for that comparison, but okay. They're gonna be like, yeah, this guy just compared Tyga to Max B. You're gonna get killed. I did not say that.
He has a little bit of a cult following.
No, yeah, I agree. Like Tyga's like a Mac Miller, like fresh out of new like school, type of vibe. Like what was that mixtape called for Mac Miller?
Like when he first came out?
Yeah, with the backpack and everything.
Oh, Kids, I think it was. Yeah.
It has
off
like
the
that.
movie.
Like Tyga has like that. He's like from that era.
I get more of a strip club feel from him.
Oh, obviously. Come on, bro. Look at Tyga. Tyga has like 5 hits of strip clubs, yo. But I'll say this, he's a strip club king anthems.
Yeah.
He's the king of anthems when it comes to strip club.
People will say it's him and French Montana.
No way. French Montana just had Pop That and what else?
It's a couple like the record with Kodak Black, Lockjaw.
Nah, but no. Those are not really strip club records though. Those are just records like that made it big in the strip club.
He had a couple earlier on.
I don't know,
he has
but
a few.
Tyga is like Tyga has specific. Yeah, he's like this is a strip club record, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, I think Tyga's the king of anthems when it comes to strip clubs. Like if I'm looking for a strip club anthem, I'm going to Tyga.
Tyga. Yeah.
Yes. If anything, we should add the strip club. It's like, yo, who do you think is the king of strip club anthem? And they might give us like the weirdest answer. Be like, yo, it's Bobby Smurda.
Might be Wale in certain areas.
That no hands.
Yeah.
That goes big in the strip club.
Yeah.
Never.
Waka Flocka. Yeah.
Could be Waka Flocka too.
You know who is not gonna be?
Logic.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that verse was actually hard.
Wait, on this?
No, when he rapped about the strip club, I thought you were bringing that up.
What was it? French Montana?
Yeah.
Nah, that was a whack ass verse, bro.
I mean, I just think his persona that people are like, yo, Logic in the strip club.
I don't know. Whatever he said on that record was corny. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't get to a chance to listen to LMA's
Yeah.
album. I definitely want to listen to that. So we'll probably get into that album next Sunday with the guys, and also Bad Bunny's album next Sunday with the guys. Method Man dropped an album.
I had no clue. He did?
The first the intro's hard. The intro's like Method Man still sounds like it's like 90, like late 90s.
Same type of beats, everything?
It sounds a little bit more modern.
Okay.
I think you'll like it.
He's not doing no Nas Hit Boy type stuff though.
Nah, but I feel like Hit Boy and Method Man could make a great album.
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know what that would sound like, but maybe.
That's the point. Give me a surprise me.
Yeah.
Because I always thought Method Man was the best Wu-Tang member.
I agree. That's how I felt. But I understand when people say Raekwon
or Ghostface.
Yeah. Or
like I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, not at all.
Even though, yeah.
It's like the Jada Kiss and Styles P thing.
I think Sheek Louch is underrated.
Yeah. See?
He could spit.
See?
But hey, man, because I feel like Jada Kiss out of the three was more marketable than the three.
Yeah.
And I think out of the Wu-Tang,
Method Man is definitely more marketable
between him and Raekwon.
Yeah, I would say the same.
You know what I mean? So like I understand. Like same thing with G-Unit. Lloyd Banks was more marketable than 28yo and Young Buck.
Yeah.
Benny is more marketable than Conway.
If you got the underground feel, you go with Tony Yayo, you go with Styles P, and you go with maybe Jizza.
You could go with Conway.
Oh, Conway on that end?
Because Benny's more of a... I feel like Benny's more marketable when you could push him for more mainstream than Conway does.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. What do you want to get into? Because I don't know if there's any more music that we... Did you want to talk about anything from last week that you weren't here? Last week music that you heard that you wanted to speak on?
Oh, as far as Future?
No, music-wise. Oh, did you listen to the Future album?
I did, man. It was trash, man. It was trash. It was the first record that I liked. The very first record is the only record that I liked.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah.
The records with Drake was terrible.
Yeah, they were subpar as hell.
Like Drake did his thing, but like it's like it's like it's Drake, man. What do you? It's like when Jay drops somewhere, it's like it's Jay, man. What do you expect?
But they weren't even that good. Like the Drake verse on the Jack Harlow joint,
but that's
was
Drake's
hard.
lane.
Yeah,
that is a 40 beat made for Drake. Like I gotta see who made that beat.
Okay,
because I feel like 40 made that beat.
You think Drake might have brought Jack Harlow that record?
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know what to
think.
That
beat is when you think of Drake.
Yeah,
you think of that beat.
I agree.
When you want to hear Drake spit his shit, like you think of that beat right there. Like that could have been like we were talking about last week. I think so. It could have been another 4 a.m. in Toronto, whatever, that verse. Or they're in that beat. Yeah. So, but the Future album you didn't like?
I didn't like it.
What, you give it a 1 out of 10?
Maybe a 3 out of 10. Like, you know how Future's albums, some of them, you may not like them, but they got such a vibe.
You don't really like this.
They're swaggerific. You go back to it. This one, I don't see myself going back to at all.
Was the cover better than the album?
Yeah.
The cover was dope.
It had me excited, but then when I heard it, I was like,
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Dropped the ball.
You know what made the cover?
What do you mean?
This is for me personally a specific.
Oh, what made it special?
What do you think? Like, there's a specific thing that made that cover special and made it say, "Oh, this is gonna be a good album."
I don't know.
The what do you put when you go to sleep?
Oh, the blindfold, right? Is that
That
what it's
made
called?
it. That made it. I was like, "Oh, this shit's gonna be that." Like, if he didn't have that on me personally, I would have been like, that little piece right there just made the cover for me. Just looking at this, oh yeah, this shit's better. And then what was the album called? I didn't like you.
Yeah, I don't like.
Like I don't know. I'm just the way I think is just. But no, those blindfolds was made the cover to me. Did you listen to Kalani's album?
Kalani's not all the way through yet. Not all the way through. Actually, I'm stuck on Sabrina Claudio's. Based on a feeling.
Good album.
I'm only maybe like 4 records in. Yeah, it's pretty good. No, actually, Sid's album.
Yeah. Steven really liked the album.
I love that album.
Yeah,
that's
Steven
a classic. I'm putting it right there in the classics space.
My movie is classics over here, man.
Yeah, there was a couple albums on there. Let's see.
While you do that, I'm gonna see what we could talk about there. Oh, I already found my first topic. What you think about Bobby Smurder freestyle on Hot 97?
I thought that was the energy we were missing.
Hold on.
That was the energy we were looking for from a Bobby Smurder.
The way he was rapping.
He wasn't really making sense.
Bro, I'm over here listening to this bullshit. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this, man? Yeah.
But it's like the energy type of record. It's like a designer, 5-year foreign.
It's like a Waka. Waka was energy.
Yeah, Waka was energy.
Waka's really smart.
Oh, because you saw the recent interviews and stuff.
No, just in general, when I look at his history, he's really smart, yo.
He got a farm out somewhere right
He's
now.
really smart.
Yeah.
Like, just looking at his history, since he was a rapper, I was like, oh, this guy's actually really smart. But no, I don't know, man. This freestyle was, it had to be a and what makes it worse for Fun Flex give me that face like, oh, yo, this shit's mean, yo. Oh my god, someone's got to save this fool, yo. Any other music you want to speak on?
No.
All right. So
there is one record I wanted to speak on.
Go for it.
It is a huge record. It's called "Go" by Cat Burns. I don't know. I just like it a lot, and it sounds like a summer anthem. Yeah, Cat Burns, "Go." The record is called "Go."
When drop?
A couple weeks ago.
I'll listen to it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's a really good record.
I need your opinion. Did you listen to the Russ EP?
No, I apologize. It says release date July 31, 2020.
Oh damn, bro, that shit can be a hit. Actually, it can still, but did you listen to the Russ EP?
I did.
What you think, man?
I think it's decent.
The cover was hard.
Yeah, the cover was hard.
The cover was beautiful. Like, me personally, when I told
it felt a lot like the Lil Baby cover though.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Me personally, I like 3 out of the 4 records. Did I say 3 out of 4 or 2 out of 4 last? Neek says it was trash.
I wouldn't call it trash. Like it was
trash. It wasn't good. He said. I'm just saying trash because you know how when it wasn't good. He says.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked 3 out of. I didn't like the first record. The very very first record.
Yeah.
I like Waves. I like the rapping record and and then the other record. I think they all was a vibe. I really feel like you can't really ask for a rappy rap record every time you listen to Russ.
Yeah, because he's not that type of artist.
But that's not him.
Yeah.
He's a melodic type of artist.
Exactly.
He wants to sing his ass off. He wants to make Best on Earth type of record.
Yeah.
You saw that he did 17,000 by himself, yo?
Yeah.
But he brought out Big Sean and all those. Look at that, man. Beautiful thing, yo.
But that's the right way to do business. To grow it organically.
Yes.
And they keep coming to you.
Yes. And that's how basically your merch could be like making 6 figures.
Right.
Just off merch.
Right. And that's why I like Chance. Because it was organic.
Yeah, the hats. Yeah, he made I think a
I
million.
wanted
off
the
of
3
that.
hat.
Yeah, I wanted it too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But now I don't want it.
And you see that with certain merch where it feels like a cash grab and you hate that shit, right? Like they just put whatever on a t-shirt, whatever on a sweater, and
Name the last artist you saw you thought it was a cash grab.
Nicki Minaj's some of her like
That was the last
merch.
artist?
Yeah. Who else? I mean,
I think Sweetie was one of them.
yeah, 100%.
I feel like a lot of the artists who use Gildan as the brand,
Yeah,
as a tease, is cash grab.
that's probably true.
Like,
I don't even care if you use Gildan as long as like the artwork.
not because then the quality isn't it. I get like with Gildan, you could buy 1,000 blank tees for probably like a cheap amount.
Yeah,
But like, come on, like, I rather. And the worst thing is they be charging you $80 for a tee, and it's a Gildan.
Yeah.
Like it's different if you charge me 25 for a good. I'd be like, all right, I got you.
yeah,
But if you're charging me $80 and I see the shirt is Gildan, like, come on, man. Like the Travis, I think the McDonald's collab with Travis was Gildan. Like you don't expect the Travis Scott with Duke Gildan as your blank tees.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know, man.
That's like getting a Costco shirt.
I think the Costco shirt might be better, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Costco be having some deals, yo.
Yeah.
But let's see. We're gonna go to your favorite artist of all time, and then your favorite new artist right now. Let's talk about it. So Eminem has not been inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before countless Black hip hop pioneers who paved the way for his success. Who the hell made this? What message does that send? Who made this headline? Rolling Stone. It had to be Rolling Stone. And then Benzino said, so where's Nas, Eric B. and Rakim, Kool Mo D, EPMD, Fearless 4, Fat Boys, Lauryn Hill, Little Kim. He actually spelled a little as Little in this dumb motherfucker. Outkast and 100 other black rappers. Get the fuck out of here. How do we feel? Isn't Jay-Z inducted in the Rock Hall of Fame?
Yeah, prior. So the thing is,
isn't Missy Elliott in there too, yo?
Missy Elliott?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it's like Nas hasn't won a Grammy.
But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is about international effect. So when you talk about international effect, that's a whole different conversation.
Missy Elliott, Jay-Z.
That's why I feel it's the right thing for Eminem to be
like Drake's gonna be in it.
Yeah, 100%.
It
would not make sense for
like Drake's gonna be 20 years from now. Drake's gonna be
50 Cent should be in there also.
Yes, I agree.
Because when we're talking about international impact,
50 changed the game with that.
Yeah.
What do you think of Benzino's thing, yo? Was it just hate and dislike that he doesn't like Eminem?
I think his mind is just locked into America. Because if you go to India, if you go to other countries, majority of the names that he named,
yeah, they don't know Rakim.
They don't know Lil Kim.
No, Lil Kim maybe.
No, Rakim, in India, they don't know Lil Kim. In India, they know Snoop Dogg. They know Jay-Z. They know Eminem. They know Drake. They know 50 Cent. They don't know Lil Kim.
They don't know Rakim.
They don't know Rakim.
EPMD, they don't know.
Definitely not.
Kool Mo
D, none of them.
I think Benzino.
Run DMC, they may know.
Aren't they inducted?
I believe so, yeah. So this is about international impact.
You think someone needs to let Benzino know?
Maybe he needs to have the conversation.
Like Nas hasn't won a Grammy. You think he's gonna be in the Rock Hall of Fame? I'm just saying.
Oh, who?
Nas hasn't won a Grammy, or has he? He has, right? He won this one, right?
Yeah, with Hit Boy.
But like, it took him 20 years.
It took Hit Boy actually. Like if Hit Boy wasn't involved, he would have gotten it.
That's what I'm saying. So it took Nas basically 20 years to win a Grammy. You think he's gonna be inducted in the Rock Hall of Fame? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Probably not.
Like, come on, man. It's like sometimes you gotta.
It just is what it is.
You think Beyonce's gonna be inducted?
100%. 100%. Beyonce, Michael Jackson. There's only a few when you name names like that.
But Michael Jackson is inducted already, right? So Beyonce, you think she's gonna be inducted?
100% has to.
What do you think? Oh no, because Missy Elliott came out in the 90s, early 90s. I was like, yo, how's Missy Elliott inducted before Beyonce? But then I realized she came out way earlier than Beyonce.
And I don't know for sure. I'll have to look.
No, I think she is. She was inducted.
She was.
I think she was inducted. Jermaine Dupri was inducted, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the Writers Hall of Fame. I think we're talking about.
They may have been nominated, but I don't know about inducted.
I think we're talking about the writers. What's that called? The Hall of for the writers? Because Jay-Z was inducted to that too.
Yeah.
I don't know, but actually, is Missy Elliott? I'm trying to think. I think we might be wrong about that. I think it's another thing they were inducted for.
Yeah, we can look into it and follow back up.
But what else you want to talk about?
I definitely want to talk about the Drake deal.
Go for it. Let the people know what the Drake deal.
So when it comes to record deals, I know a lot of artists complain about their record deals and the 360 deals that they have. It's because they're not a big enough artist to have enough leverage to get the deal that they want.
Mm-hmm.
You're a little guy. You're not Taylor Swift. You're not Adele. You're not these huge.
You're not Mahmoud.
You're not Michael Jackson. You're not any of these people.
Mhm.
You're some SoundCloud rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get a good deal.
I agree.
So you should go independent.
I agree.
But for those huge artists, they're gonna get phenomenal deals. Adele got $130 million
Yes.
dollar record deal from Sony
Mm-hmm.
in 2016, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 6th largest record deal to date at that point.
Yeah.
Guess who was number one?
Michael.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. As in 250.
Yeah. 250 is huge.
Mm-hmm.
250 is
I
huge.
think Drake broke all that, right?
Drake recently just broke it with a $400 million deal.
And he owns everything, right?
No, they do have. It is like
It's
a
like
360 deal.
It is, but like, yeah, because they own like the publishing and some of it, right?
It's some of the merch and all that stuff. So, but the way they're gonna push him,
I get it.
you're gonna see a whole new Drake from now on.
Yes, I get this. This deal basically saying Drake's gonna be here for the next 10 years again.
Yeah,
But
and you're gonna see him everywhere.
yes, but
He's like Coca-Cola now.
I agree. But he did say he bought back his masters. I think on the last few records he frees.
He probably has his masters.
But do you
But
think
from sales, they'll get a good
all
portion.
right, so he owns his masters for his, I think his first, how many albums he has? 6? How many albums he got?
I think he's on 8 right now.
He has, I think he owns his masters, he says, on all the albums. Did he
Yeah.
sell his masters for the future albums with this deal?
I don't think he sold his masters at all. I think this is strictly off
publishing.
of sale. Yeah, yeah.
And then merch and then
All
ticket
of that.
sales. And
Percentage off of all of that.
me personally, I get it. You're going to be the biggest worldwide superstar. Do you think it's going to work out in the long run?
Depends how many years this deal is for.
Okay.
And how many albums.
400, how many years do you think, personally, with that number?
It has to be 5+.
All right, now you're thinking that 5+. Do you think in the long-term deal, looking at them owning, publishing, all that, do you think was a good deal for Drake?
Okay, I'll say, look at it this way, right? For example, let's say this is Lucky View podcast, right?
Mhm.
Let's say, state-wise, we're the biggest podcast. Let's say we are, right?
We're gonna be, yeah,
And this is all off of our own work, no partnerships.
100%.
Then we get into a partnership. Sony comes over to us and says, hey, you guys are the biggest podcast in New Jersey. Now, you want to be the biggest podcast within the U.S. It'll take you maybe 40, 50 years, maybe 60 years. You may do it. You may not do it. You'll be old by then. Who knows? But we can do it for you within 3 years. We're going to give you a shit ton of money up front. Are you willing to take it? We're going to take a percentage of all your sales, but you're going to be the biggest podcast within the U.S.
Depending on what's the percentage.
It may be 30, 40%.
You see, now that's...
And you may say, I don't want to share in that sense, right? That's a lot. That's a large percentage. But look at the numbers. Okay, just within the New Jersey, if you're popular just within New Jersey, let's say you're making $5 million. Within the US, you'd be making like $200 million. So even after sharing, you're going to be making 4 times more. Would you take that deal?
Me personally, we're talking podcast now.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Tell you why. Say they take 30%, right?
Yeah.
70%. I would have done that deal. Maybe. I'm talking about maybe I would have done that deal if I was solo. Now you got to break the 70 in 4 people. Maybe.
No, I'm saying even after breaking it, you'd be making 4 times more. I just look at the time. Like I think of it like
My only way,
for example, Drake may want to go back into doing movies.
I'll probably would. My mind would be, would I be able to buy it back when this deal is done? That would be my thing. Like everything back.
Yeah.
If my answer is no, then there's no point of me doing
See,
it.
the thing is, I think you would be, and
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
Drake would be.
That's what I'm saying.
It just saves him time by doing this deal.
I agree. If Drake's probably like, am I gonna be able to buy my publishing back? If the
Yeah.
answer is yes, duh, take the deal.
Yeah.
But we're all in the floor, like, yo, we're gonna be able in like 5 years from now buy our publishing back with this podcast.
Yeah.
If the answer is no, it's like, bro, we're screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that's the real question. Are we able to buy it back when the deal's done?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Like I understand. Like I'm not just thinking for myself. I gotta think for my man's right here, my man's right here, my man's over there, like, and then maybe more people. Including if we get people to run
edit and all
yeah,
that
you
stuff,
know what I mean. So now my thing is, I'm like, damn, like, but also, I want to be in a position to be like, yo, we might be living good now, but when this deal is done, how are we gonna be living?
Right.
We might be great for 5 years. Then when the deal is done, we realize, bro, we're not making that much money. Why? Because they own 30% of the public.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's like it really does. I think for Drake, it's better because it's just one man. When you start dividing with more than 4 people, it's like, damn. Like,
but I also think like he wants to become.
Yeah, he wants to be.
He already did everything that he could possibly.
He wants to
do.
be bigger than Michael Jackson, yo.
Yeah, and this is the deal that does it.
I'm not.
Because as of right now, as it stands right now, he's as big as Michael Jackson and Beyonce. He's as big as you can get on your own.
Yes.
Now, with this help, he can possibly become bigger, and he has a time limit. He's like 36 years old, around there. He doesn't have that much time. He's not gonna go past 45 and still be crazy relevant.
We don't know, bro. Look at LeBron. Look at Tom Brady, bro. Tom Brady is the number 1 selling jersey right now in the NFL. 45-year-old man is selling more than.
But with this music business is a little different.
Bro, it's popularity.
But the other thing is, I know for sure that he wants to go back into Hollywood. So if you don't want to stay in this music business all that long, then this is the perfect deal for you.
What do you do if you hear Drake talk about he owns his publishing in his next song? Do you believe him?
I'd have to look into it. I think that information may be public.
No, I think I did see that they're like they're getting percentage of publishing, but I don't know. I didn't see anything about merch and all that.
And masters, right?
Yeah, I only saw public. Like they do get percentage,
which
of
makes sense. Which makes sense.
Hell yeah! If I'm not giving you 400, if I'm not getting nothing from you,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
What?
Why would I get robbed willfully?
Yeah,
you know?
It's Sony, right? That did the deal.
No, this is Universal Music.
Oh,
Group.
UMG.
Yeah, UMG. And the thing is, you little SoundCloud rappers cannot get this deal. This is not for you.
Oh no,
this is.
They could probably get
like
between 1 to 5 million deal, probably.
If that, yeah. And they take your masters and everything.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the future deals are gonna be involved with like Amazon type of business, like companies instead of labels. Amazon probably approach someone and be like, "Yo, let's make a deal. I get a percentage." Bam.
Yeah, I don't disagree because they're the distributors. You can get
but
Amazon Music, Apple.
I think
Tidal.
that most likely they'll be like, I just want a percentage of this, and you can have everything else. They might not be like a music label. Be like, yo, I want your tickets. I want your merch. They'll be like, yo, I just want 30%. Let's split it. Boom, boom, boom.
Because let's be honest, Universal Music Group, they used to distribute your music.
Yes.
Now they don't need to. It's already on a streaming platform. So all they're doing for you is the marketing. Yeah, that's it.
It's just pushing you.
Which Tidal can do, which Spotify can do, which Amazon Music can do. So
it's like a Walmart coming up to you, be like, yo, let's make a deal. We'll put you in the front of every Walmart in the world.
Huge billboards. Your face is gonna be everywhere.
I would do that deal with Walmart.
Yeah.
You'll be, bro, Walmart. He'll be like, yo, every Walmart you go to, your face is right there.
Bro, Amazon, right? When we receive packages of stuff we order, in the box, they'll have like movies.
Yes.
Like Amazon.
It's like little postcards.
Yeah, exactly. So imagine having that for your album.
Bro, I feel like that's the future. It's gonna be deals between like Walmart's, Amazon's, and those type of companies.
Not only that, I've seen packages, Amazon packages, with the entire package wrapped in an ad.
Yes. It's like
So,
eBay tape. Like it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's a tape that you just tape the box and it promotes whatever company or
yeah,
what they're
exactly,
selling.
exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
So,
But now, yeah, let's see how this deal is. Do I want to hear his opinion and see because would he take it? Like would Nick
with
take
the
the deal?
Amazon,
Oh no, that or with the Drake deal? Would you take the Drake deal
I'd advise to take it.
if I could buy it back when the deal's done?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Because if I can't, then bro,
Then,
they Drake is screwed.
yeah, because you're gonna be freaking massive, and they're gonna be making all that money.
Yeah, bro, basically in the back chair, like living life, and you're over here working your ass off for.
Yeah,
I think Russ is gonna do that eventually. Russ wants to be at that level. And he has potential to be.
to be honest, I think by yourself, independently, you can only get so far, and then you need a deal like this to be like massive, like Michael Jackson, Beyonce.
I think it is a limit, but I think Russ could push it a little bit further with independent. I think when we look at independent, Russ is showing that's the formula of Russ.
Taylor Swift is independent. Yeah, I feel. I know. I think
She is?
I'm pretty sure she's independent.
Not before all those massive deals she did. She had massive deals before.
In between,
But like Russ is like he's showing as a bro, this is 17K, this is 9K, this is all straight me.
he did do a deal though at a certain point.
Yeah, he
with,
did a 50 he did a partnership with
Yeah, yeah.
Atlantic. Was it Atlantic? I think it was Atlantic, but he owned everything. They didn't own It's just a partnership.
and he got that from Nipsey because Nipsey
Yes.
did that as well.
And
yeah.
he said that too. But let's see, what else can we talk about, yo? You got any topics you want to speak on?
One of the things I just recently realized is plastic. They're getting, New Jersey's
Banning
super
plastic.
progressive. They made weed legal, and now they're getting rid of.
Have you
plastic.
seen people smoke weed in like public?
Not yet, but now they're getting rid of plastic. Not only
A lot of
plastic
companies
bags,
tried it,
plastic
though.
cups and plates also.
A lot of people tried like the plastic bags, like they said we're banning it, but there's some companies still have it. But I don't know when is it. When is it official that New Jersey said no more plastic bags?
It's last week.
Well,
No, you can have it, but you won't find it at the grocery
Yes.
store. It got to be your own.
I think tote bags is the way to go.
Yeah. You know that meme? I got to take my grocery in one trip. You can't do that anymore. You need bags for that. We were unloading the other day and we had to take like 6-7 trips.
Not me, man. When you were a kid, you were like, "Yo, give me all."
No,
these
that's what
bags.
I'm saying. Like we didn't have the bags. We had to take the items one at a time.
I think if you get like a large tote bag,
Yeah.
you could probably do like 2 trips, maybe 1. Just put all the stuff in there and just.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's good. I know I see a lot of people complaining. Obviously, you're gonna have people complaining. People just love to. I think one thing that people love to do is complain.
They're not used to it, I guess,
Bro, I feel like people fear change, and change is the best thing.
because people loved having plastic cups and plates at parties. You just throw that shit away.
Like straws. Like they stopped using plastic straws.
They use stainless steel straws now, right? I don't know. It's a new future. We got to get used to it.
I'll get used to it. I'm not gonna complain because there's no
Uh,
plastic
But
bags.
there's a
yo.
bunch of people that got surprised. Like, for example, at 7-Eleven, you don't have carts. So certain people got to the register and got surprised. So now they're looking goofy going back and forth like 4 or 5 times.
I just like to me, man. I'm not gonna get mad because there's no plastic bags, yo. I'll just get it. There's always a way to do something. There's always a way.
Yeah.
There's no plastic bags, you get tote bags.
It's a good initiative, and I think we should do it, but it's going to take some time to get used to. There's going to be a lot of people at the store, at the cash out section, right? Just feeling lost. Like, man, what the hell?
Do you do self checkout, or do you go to one of the people when you go like anywhere, Walmart, anywhere?
Self checkout, unless I got like coupons or something, and I want to make sure that goes through.
When I see self checkout, like I do self checkout. I'm gonna be honest with you, like it's quicker for me.
Yeah.
But then
I don't like dealing with people, so it just helps out,
But then I realized that self checkout is gonna be me personally in the future gonna be taking over everyone's job when it comes to cashier. And I'm like, man, you know what? And I see people just standing there, yo. When I go to Shoppers, I just see people standing. I'm like, yo, these self checkouts are gonna be because there's some McDonald's they don't do registers no more.
Yeah.
Like it's you order right there. All they do is just hand you like you go up to the register and you want to order. You say, oh, we don't do this. You got to order right there.
Yeah.
It's still, but it's like damn, like it's like I don't know. I sometimes want to go to the people just to be like, yo, give them some type of work, but like I'm one person in 8 hours of the day. But I feel like the self checkout thing is gonna take over. Like I feel it's gonna be the only thing when it comes to buying.
Yeah.
Or checking out, I mean.
It's going to make it easy for certain companies to scale also because you're not paying as many employees.
Walmart, there's a lot. Bro, when I go to Walmart, I only see 2 people at the registers cashing out.
Yeah.
The rest is self-checkout.
Look at Amazon. Have you been to an Amazon Fresh?
Nah, never. I only been to an Amazon like books, like the little in the malls.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've been to.
Amazon Fresh is a different experience, and that really doesn't have any employees. You just walk in, you get what you want, and walk out. No paying, you know. They have that end covered.
Where's that? Or is it online?
Huh?
The Amazon Foods or whatever you're talking about.
Oh, the Fresh?
Is that online?
No, it's they have location in North Jersey. I'll have to send you the address, but they do have one nearby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon's a...
It's a strange experience. You just
Don't
go
tell
in,
Bernie
get
about
whatever
it,
you
yeah.
want, and walk out.
Do you think Progressive uses that?
What do you mean?
Like the Go, the Fresh Go, whatever you're talking about? I mean, you think Progressives use that?
Oh, progressive individuals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what's funny? You know how Elon Musk and AOC and Bernie, it's like...
Oh, I wanted to talk about that.
But then you see...
Because I like Elon.
No, but
I'm a progressive guy, but I like Elon.
But then you see like AOC, they're always going back and forth, and they don't obviously AOC and Bernie don't like this man. Yeah. Obviously, it's like you could tell. But then you see AOC driving a Tesla.
But it's good for the environment.
Yes,
that's why I say I like Elon. He's not really a Republican. He's not a Democrat.
But when you think of it. Because I feel like it was a video that she was going at Elon and she was in the Tesla. It just looks crazy.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
But don't you think there's other people be like, but there's other electric cars that you could use?
Not as good as Tesla, man.
I heard Tesla's not really that like, I don't know. Like I don't.
Ford is pretty decent.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you want to get a BMW electric or a Toyota electric or
not BMW because you're spending a lot of money.
Yeah, sure. But they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, AOC makes money now.
But Ford
then again, she's paying her workers above pay rate.
Yeah.
So and she showed the paperwork. So like,
yeah.
But AOC's making money. But she still lives in the hood.
But Tesla is not expensive.
No, depending if you want the standard, it's like a standard car, like 35, 40. But if you want like the sports, it's like 70,000.
She probably got the standard.
But it's funny when you're ripping someone, you're driving the car.
I really thought the exchange was freaking hilarious. I was like, yeah, Elon Musk is my guy, man.
He wants to hit that, yo.
He does, 100%.
I think a lot of Republicans want to hit that, yo.
Nah, 100%.
AOC
is pretty as hell. Like, that's not...
And you know what it is? You know what makes it more attractive? Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The fight she's doing it for. The fight.
Yeah.
What she stands for. Makes it sexy.
But she's Puerto Rican. Like, Puerto Rican people generally are, like, attractive.
And then you look at her, man. No offense, man. Her man's like, come on, man. Got them better, yeah.
he's like an average square.
But I like it because she's Spanish. She's Hispanic. He's white and like a red hair white.
Yeah.
So like it's like man, like he believes in the same thing she does. It's like all right, man. It's like then you balance out. You say, you know what? He's kind of decent, man.
Yeah. But man, Elon Musk is like, if you follow his Twitter, he's probably one of the funniest people out there.
Do you think Trump advised them to buy Twitter?
No.
That's what there's going around.
Trump and him are not friends. But he does use Trump. Like, he uses whatever he can for his jokes.
Are you on the Truth app?
Yeah.
The Donald Trump app?
Just to see what it's about.
How is it?
I'm still on the waiting list. It's still like... It's like
They-
188,000.
They know Mahmoud is like, this guy ain't Trump supporting him. Kick this motherfucker out of here,
I
yeah.
keep getting notifications like such and such is following you, but I can't even see anything.
I'm not
'cause
gonna
still
lie.
on
I like the
waiting list.
logo. I like the little
The T.
like the ad thing when it pops up. Like the main logo.
Yeah.
It's simple. I was like, oh, it's simple.
He doesn't understand that it's difficult to make it secure. Like Twitter goes through so much BS, Facebook goes through. Everyone on Trump's social, whatever information they're putting into there, that shit's gonna get robbed.
Do you think Trump picked the word truth because it starts with TRU to match with his name?
I think it goes with his branding. You know how he does fake news? Well, this is not fake news. That's
I'm gonna put it like this:
how he's
that his
pushing.
app is number one in the apps.
Because of him. Like whatever he pushes,
His
the
people-
hats, it did better than Chance's hats.
His logo. I mean, his logo. His fan base might be
Like
more
Die
loyal
Hard.
than Drake fan base.
No, that's true.
Yeah, it might
That's
be
true.
crazy. Yeah, like when you see Trump's rallies, it's like, bro, like
They're stupid
obviously, man.
in the way that they do things. Like, for example, they love attacking people of minorities. Like, hey, you're not professional enough. You're not this, that, and enough, right?
Mhm.
Recently, an elect met up with Trump, and he showed him his sock. They had Trump's face on there, and I was like, who does something that goofy? That's crazy. It's not. It wasn't drawn on. It had like kind. It was like a
It was
children's
made.
project. Yeah.
Yo, people love that man. The way we love Jay is the way people love Trump.
But I'm not willing to act goofy for Jay-Z. You know, they're willing to act goofy for Trump. I'm not gonna sell my integrity for Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z, but I wouldn't sell my integrity. They would if Trump was to say, "Hey, take your shirt off," and just
Oh, you see,
they do it.
No, but that's why I say his fan base are more loyal than Drake fans. Yeah, but then again, I don't know. Drake fans are crazy too. Yeah, I don't know.
True.
Drake fans are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Drake fans are.
If Donald Trump dropped an album right now, it would sell more than any other artist.
I agree.
And he doesn't even do anything.
I just think his name is one of the best marketing tool he has.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing.
It's because it's the old America trying to hold on to what they were used to.
And what they don't realize, I feel like they're gonna lose. Not maybe in the next 4 years, but 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it's gonna.
I'm gonna keep it honest. There's a lot of people that like being racist, and Trump is that thing that makes them feel secure about being racist.
I agree.
So then you have the white community, right? But you also have parts of the Desi community, parts of the Spanish community that ride for Trump.
For African American.
African American community, which is like weird because it's like, yo, he's not representing you guys.
I used to work with a dude who was Hispanic. Love Trump. And I used to ask, I was like, yo, why you such a diehard? Because I told him because this is during the elections. It was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Was it before or was it 2016?
It was 16?
Was it 16? When did I work there? No. It was before the pandemic.
Okay.
It was before like Bernie already announced he was coming back for 2020.
Yeah.
20, whatever it was. I used to ask him. He knew I was a Bernie supporter. He was like, I was like, yo, you're Hispanic. He's like, why are you supporting a man who's like discredits us? He's like, the reason is because I was never hand felt. Like hand.
Oh, he feels like he worked hard.
He was like, bro, my
got
parents,
himself up by the bootstraps.
My parents came to this country, this and that, worked their asses
He wasn't
off.
like a no silver spoon.
Silver spoon. He's like, yeah. He's like, I feel like if I could do that, every person should be able to do that. And then I've read like on Spanish news channels, like people Hispanics that live in Florida and Texas, they're like, I got my papers the right way. If I could do that, everyone could do it too. It's like this is what he's ever. I'm like, oh, but I wasn't mad at his takes because he was giving me the reasons why he was supporting him. Like other Trump supporters will be like, he's just a man. And
Yeah.
like they don't give you reasons why they like him. But he was giving me reasons. He's like, he did this, he did that. He's a great businessman, this and that. Even though business wise, there's questionable.
He filed for bankruptcy a couple times.
But then again, that's what a lot of rich people do.
Not only that, I mean, his business is what? Real estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was handed to him by his father. So if you're talking about getting yourself up by the bootstraps, that's not even his story.
It's like Kris Jenner.
Exactly.
But not like, I had conversations with Trump supporters, like people who actually give me reasons why, and like one of the main reasons, and I agree with them, is a fresh breath of air when he first ran.
Yeah, like a breath of fresh air for what? Like
just like people in general, because it's like he's saying fuck the bullshit. He's not a politician. He's just a businessman coming out of nowhere. It's like
then in that case, why not vote for the guy that said the rent is too damn high?
That's what, but like, I don't know, man. This year's gonna be interesting. I think Biden's hurting himself even more recently. But like, that's another conversation. I don't think he should rerun, and I don't think he is gonna rerun. I think they're aiming for Pete to be the man.
We're in 2022 right now, right? So the re-election would happen 2024. I guarantee you this war in Ukraine, Russia versus Ukraine, is still going to be going on.
Yes.
And it's going to be very important. So if you choose the wrong individual to lead America at that point,
that's why I think Trump's going to win.
You might be in like a cubicle somewhere, and that entire cubicle, is going to go
I think Trump's
down.
winning again. I think Trump's going to be... My thing is they're pushing Pete to be president.
I vote against him. That's not the guy. For when the country's in war, that's not the guy.
I don't care what he is. That don't mean shit to me when it comes. But him being wanted, like, if you see, they're pushing him to be the head guy to run.
He's not the guy. Yeah.
And my thing is, I don't know if you saw the news that this is a week. Mind you, we're only talking politics real quick because it's just me and him. But recently there was a leak of, not emails, but just a leak of something that they said Bernie's hasn't shut down the floor for rerunning in 2024.
Yeah.
The only thing is he'll only rerun if Biden doesn't rerun.
But he's going to.
That's what they're saying.
So he's going to have to step aside and wait maybe another term.
Obviously, Bernie's not going to do it. But my thing is...
To be honest,
my thing is, if Biden... My percentage of Biden rerunning is like at 60%.
Yeah.
And we're only 2 years in.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. I think 2 years from now, it's going to be at 10%. I think Bernie's going to rerun. I have my percentage of Bernie rerunning is like 40% right now.
I'll be honest. We're going to be in war still. And if we're in war, they're not going to choose someone progressive. They're not going to choose Bernie. They won't choose AOC.
They're going to want to choose. They're going to want to choose Donald.
Yes.
He's the he has the attitude. He has the
Putin likes him. We won't get bombed if he's in power. Yeah.
But like, if they push Pete on us, we're screwed.
Yeah, Pete's not getting it, man.
Pete versus Trump in a debate.
Trump by a landslide.
Bro, Kamala Harris versus Trump in a debate.
Camilla's not getting it either.
I remember when we wanted the Trump and Bernie debate, bro. That would have been one of the best, most viewed.
Trump wanted that also.
Yes.
He said that during the debate. He was like, Bernie would have been a better adversary.
Yes. He knew that, but he was also thankful of God that it wasn't Bernie.
Yeah.
Bro, I think a Bernie versus Trump debate would have been one of the most viewed debates and watched episode, whatever you want to call it, in history.
I agree. Because that's like the polar opposites almost.
Yes. And it would have been, it would have been crazy.
It's like WWE. Vince McMahon should be there.
Bro, that would have been the Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in WrestleMania. Like, bro, that was our main event that we all wanted. Bro, I would have paid for that. They screwed it up. I would have paid for that.
Yeah.
What? I'll pay $30. Yeah, I want to give me a 2-hour debate on these two.
Because neither are going to hold back.
No way. No. Oh, with a crowd?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I would have done that. It'll be half his. Bro, I would have done it. It would have been a fight, but I would have done it.
Bro, I would have done it even with the vice presidents. Because it would have been Pence versus like maybe AOC.
Or Nina Turner.
Yeah.
I'm sad that she got destroyed, though. The Ohio race went. Bro, she lost, I think, like She only had like 30%.
I think progressives are getting a second look. I see more and more progressives getting elected.
Damn, bro, that would have been one of the best debates in history, yo.
Yeah, yeah. I think we still have a chance.
We do, but like after 2024, if it doesn't happen, then
it's not gonna happen.
I think that debate, that face-off, is gonna be one of the most what ifs moments of our American lives. And I feel like I feel like when we talk to our kids, they'd be like, "Yo, if you had to talk about American history since you were young, what's the number one what ifs in your world that you didn't see that you wanted to see?" People would have been a Bernie versus Donald Trump debate in 2020.
Yeah,
like that would be our what ifs to our children's children.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's mine. I don't know about yours or that would have been like, bro, this was supposed to happen to us. You know what I think with like going back, the pandemic ruined it. The pandemic ruined Bernie's chances because I feel like he wasn't ready for that.
I don't know. I feel like whoever voted for Trump, a lot of them wanted off of Trump because of the controversy he was creating, but they definitely didn't want Bernie. So Biden was like middle of the road, safe choice. And that's why he won. Because he was a safe choice for both sides, for both the Democrats and the Republicans.
It's not a safe choice now.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Neek's rubbing out.
Yo, facts. Let's see what we got. Then we were talking politics. I know people are gonna listen to this. Like, yo, why is these motherfuckers talking politics? So this is like people like talking sports. We like talking politics, yo. Let's talk about something funny. Pete Davidson tattoos Kanye's kids' names on his neck. How we feel? I saw that like it's every first letter.
I don't know.
If that happened to you, what would you do, man? If you're the father.
Okay, looking at it from Kanye's perspective, you still want Kim back. So from your perspective, it's fucked up. It's like, bro, you're just like the side piece. She's just knocking you off. Why you got tattoos of Kim and my kids? You're playing too much. But on Pete's side, if he really loves her, I mean, let's be honest, Kim's a dime.
Nah, she's a nickel. No way she's a dime. Mahmoud, what are you? How you go from Zendaya to Kim?
Kim is a solid piece, man. Like
no way Kim's a solid piece, yo.
Kim's tried and tested.
You're telling me Zendaya's a 10, right? She's a dime?
Yeah, she's a 10.
So you're telling me Kim's a dime too?
In her own right, yeah.
Kim's like a 7 to me.
I'll be honest. I seen like some of the backstage footage of Kim being flirtatious with Pete. I'd fall for it too. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe she's just good she's a good instigator, yo.
I mean,
you wouldn't be mad though if you were the father.
What?
If you were Kanye?
Yeah, from Kanye's perspective, I'm mad. But from Pete's perspective, I'm like,
I got you.
I love Kim, you know?
Would you get a tattoo of your...
If I'm impeached?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You would.
Yeah, Kim is solid.
No, this guy's... Man, we got to go back to this conversation next week because there's no way she's a dime... I was going to say he's a dime. She's a dime piece, my opinion.
Listen, I understand they all got plastic surgery done, right?
Every girl has plastic, man. Majority, I mean.
But they got like top tier doctors. Like the doctors did a good job.
But that ass don't move, yo.
It kind of does. Not all of it, but
whose ass moves more, hers or Nikki's?
Nikki's doesn't move at all, bro. Nikki's a statue. I love Nikki though. Much respect.
Oh man. During the week,
I mean no disrespect here, by the way.
During the week, Dave Chappelle got almost got stabbed.
Yeah.
Killed.
Wait. Staying on the Nikki Kim topic, right?
Uh-huh.
You heard about what Ray J said?
Oh, that Kris Jenner was involved and she was involved?
Yeah, they signed off on it. So it never got leaked into the public.
I believe.
Yeah, we're okay with it. This was like shooting a porno, basically.
Bro, Kris Jenner is a businesswoman.
So she was like, hey, you're going to fuck my daughter and we're going to put this shit out there.
You don't think she set this up?
But then the episode that Kim Kardashian had with Keeping Up with the Kardashians where she's crying, that's complete
fake
bullshit.
That's fake cry. You saw her, bro. She was.
Why are you crying? It was your idea. Why are you crying?
Bro, did you see tears?
I saw Kanye there too, like feeling like Superman. I'm like,
I feel bad for Kanye.
that seems
Kanye,
inappropriate. Yeah, because Kanye got dragged into that nonsense.
Nah, I feel like Kris Jenner is at the end of the day, you're a businessman, women, whatever.
And y'all making Ray J look bad.
That set her career off. You tell me, Kris Jenner.
That's why I say Kim's like a solid piece, because there's a lot of other chicks that tried that can get that off.
Yeah, but she tried it off when we didn't have OnlyFans, when we didn't have any of that.
There's a lot of chicks that Paris Hilton really couldn't get nothing off.
Yeah, but that sex tape was terrible.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that sex tape was.
But
terrible.
there's a lot of females that tried it that couldn't.
I just felt like Kris Jenner marketed well. It just seems bad, but like they market that shit very well.
She was all right. She was like solid. Like Kim's solid.
Yeah, okay, but I'm talking about that sex tape was not solid.
This was before the plastic, by the way. Kim and Ray J, that situation was before the plastic.
That sex was solid.
Huh?
That sex was solid, yo.
It was decent.
From a 1 to 10, how was it? If you were Ray J, what were you rated?
The action wasn't crazy, but what I'm saying is like her body was crazy.
Bro,
her body was crazy.
You tell me your girl can have a crazy body, but she doesn't do action. You're still gonna hit that?
I'd hit it better than Ray J.
Oh man, did he make the song "I Hit It First"?
Yeah, that was probably about her.
Of course, yo.
He probably hit a lot of people first. To be honest, he's Ray J.
Yeah, I agree. Would you fuck his sister?
No.
Brandy?
She's pretty. She's okay, but no.
I would. No. She's beautiful. Dave Chappelle. So I don't know if you saw what Chris Rock said.
Yeah, he got his little joke.
Chris Rock said, joke. I don't know if you guys heard it when Dave Chappelle got tackled. Right after Chris Rock said, I got smacked by the softest N-word that ever rapped.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
Do you think he was holding on to that one for a while?
Wait. Let's think about it. Is he the softest?
There's Drake.
No, I wouldn't put Drake. He still could get into his mob ties bag, so I'm gonna leave Drake alone.
Would you be scared of Drake?
Bro, he's pretty big, man. He got some weight on him.
I thought about, would you be scared of Drake?
I'm not scared of Drake, but dude could do some damage. He's like 6 feet.
I think his braids do more damage than him.
Yeah, I think I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, probably Will Smith, because he was one of the few rappers that didn't curse.
Did you believe that dude who attacked Dave Chappelle's story? That he was doing it for what would you say?
You know, there was a video that surfaced a couple months back where Dave Chappelle was in a town hall meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
Yes.
And he was complaining about, I guess,
where the money was going.
Yeah, and he said he would pull back some of his investments. He needed certain things to be done.
And he wouldn't do business over here until certain things got fixed.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
So it's probably true then. Because for the people that are not aware, right? The guy that attacked Dave Chappelle said he attacked Dave Chappelle on behalf of his grandmother, who got kicked out of her community, who got pushed out of her community because of gentrification. That was funded by Dave Chappelle. That's what's being said.
I feel like we're not really talking about the gentrification that's going on in New Jersey enough.
Yeah, that's...
Like, I feel like it's happy. Like, I feel like every time I turn around, look to the left, look to the left, look to the right, gentrification is happening right in front of me. Anywhere I go, here, in Morristown.
Let's keep it real. In New Jersey is turning into New York.
Yes, 100%. A lot of people who move to New Jersey just because of, like, you know, they're going to move out of New Jersey because they're going to be like, yo, it's basically New York now on steroids.
Yeah. Because they were coming here for cheaper housing costs, taxes, et cetera,
and more exclusivity.
Yeah.
But I feel like gentrification is one topic a lot of people are not having because it's affecting people of color that don't really make a lot.
That's fucked up, right? These corporate companies, a lot of these corporate companies that come here and make these investments into developing new property, et cetera, and they raise the cost of taxes, of rent. They don't hire people from the minority background.
No.
So you're bringing your own people in and you're getting rid of people that live here. That's not right.
Yeah, but I think we spoke about this a while back when Nick was when you were, I think when Cars was out,
Yeah,
we were speaking about this. I feel like this was their goal from the beginning.
right.
You know what I mean? Um, I feel like I feel like in the future there's not going to be no middle class. I think it's going to be a higher class or a lower class,
Yeah.
and I feel like we got to start buying the hood back, buying certain parts of the neighborhood back.
But we also have to support the right companies. Like when we go and work for a company, it got to be because our initiatives and what we believe in is aligned with that company.
Yes,
But a lot of times we're just going to work for a company that pays well. And this could be Amazon, this could be anybody.
but this goes back to me with doing the vending machine, doing the eBay, doing the options, doing me personally is like I'd rather make 40 to 50,000 a year than make 80,000 a year working for a company that I don't really like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'll take the hit. Like if someone be like, "Yeah, I make more money than you," I said, "Okay, but I have more free time than you."
Not only that, like let's say you work for a corporate company and you make 80,000, on your back they're probably making 150,000,
Yes.
and they're using that money to get rid of people in certain communities. So,
And to me, it's like, yeah, working for a great company is hard to go by these days because like
it's hard to find, right?
it's hard to find it. I think people put a gimmick, a very good gimmick, like corporations put
Yeah.
good gimmicks that they bro they know how to sell.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like I feel like the job world right now is nasty. I feel like it's hard for people to find jobs now. I know the whole saying that if people are just lazy, they don't want to look for jobs. There's jobs out there.
That's like the
That's bullshit.
what is
It's
that called? That's like the easy.
thing to say, bro.
Yeah.
To me, bro, it's not easy to find a job, bro. It's like bro. If I got my degree in something like in whatever, like in accounting or whatever, I'm not gonna take a job in Target.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean? Like what are you talking about? Obviously there's jobs out there, but if I have a degree in accounting, and I did all my years, my master's, all I can't if not, and I can't find my job in accounting. I'm not gonna go from making 100K to making 20K taking
Right.
a job from Target.
But I mean, this is not too difficult to disprove. If you look at the amount of people that got their degrees in, let's say, accounting or in becoming a lawyer or in medicine,
Mhm.
and then look at the amount of people in these specific industries,
Mhm.
you look at the percentage by ethnicity, you'll see the disparities.
Yes.
You'll see like 70% black people got a degree in accounting.
Mhm.
But then when you look at the accounting field, it's like less than 1% employed.
And they hire who they want to hire,
They hire who they want to hire.
unless you start your own company and be your own accountant. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
It's a difficult thing to prove that a company is being racist or
yes.
prejudiced.
And also in New Jersey, they don't have to give you a reason why they fire you or not. They don't hire.
Yeah,
you.
they don't need to.
That's a law in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Do you believe that should change? That law?
Yeah.
Should they give you a reason? Even though the companies I worked for gave me a reason, they don't have to give you a reason.
Sorry, what was that?
Even though they fire you, obviously there's a law in New Jersey that they don't have to tell you a reason. The jobs I worked for when I got fired, they gave me the reason.
Yeah.
So respectively, there's companies that will give you the reason why they firing you, but also
A lot of times it'd be bullshit.
Yeah, and also, but they don't have to. It's a law. Like if you tell them you gotta tell me, they'll be like, no, New Jersey law, we don't have to tell you why we fire you.
Yeah.
And that's sad, I think.
I think quotas should be enforced. That's
what?
how I feel. Quotas. Like you should have
Yes.
20% black individuals in your company, 20% Hispanic, 20% Asian. Like there should be quotas to fill.
Yeah, like how they have quotas for how much they should be making per person.
Exactly.
It's
Why
like,
do you
yo,
have quotas for that?
You
but
gotta
don't-
sell at least 10,000 shoes this week,
or
If
you're
you
getting
don't,
fired.
It's high. It's like, bro, like we had quotas for when we were at the Mason. They told us we had to, so at least like I think like depending on how many hours we make is like we had to make like before making commission we had to sell like $1,500.
They had fucked up quotas, bro.
Yeah,
Like for example,
it
okay,
benefits. They benefited from working with like selling shoe commission wise. They benefit. So he got to make this in this week. Oh, he's not gonna do that.
and you're making 3%, they're taking the rest.
Yes.
Yes. But here's what they would do. Last month you sold 10,000. You gotta sell more than 10,000 this month.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, it's not just gonna keep going up. Like, what
So
are
you
you
said
doing?
30,000. All right, next month we're gonna do 60. I was like, bro, what?
How does that even? How is that reasonable?
But not yet. The gentrification, the job scene, like also when I speak, I'm not bashing 9 to 5 people. I'm not. I just say
Yeah.
for me personally, I just couldn't do. Like I got fired from like 2 or 3 jobs. I think for my thing because I thought I was the manager. You know what I mean? So me personally is like I'm fine with not making so much money, but still have things to pay off bills. Like I'm fine with that because I'm working for the long term.
Yeah.
But I know there's people that love doing 9 to 5s. That's fine. A lot of jobs need, like, a lot of careers need a 9 to 5 job,
Yeah.
but not yet. But it's hard. It's hard to find. Like, I can't imagine me looking for a job right now with my type of resume right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I would have to go back to just doing women's shoes, like selling shoes.
I didn't get fired from most companies, right?
Mhm.
The companies that I worked for, I ended up leaving because they didn't give me the promotion that I deserved and they didn't give me the raise that I deserved. But when I left, the entire company hurt. So I'm like, if I was that integral to what you were doing, why didn't you just give me what I
And
deserved?
you know why it was also good you left? You got more knowledge each time you left. See, like now I could get a better position in the next spot.
But I mean, even when I worked for the company, I knew more than a lot of the people I worked with. But to get my idea across was much harder than somebody that was from a different background. You know what I mean? But I was like, I know what I'm doing. If you do it this way, it's gonna be a lot more effective. They wouldn't listen. But even with all I was doing, right? For example, like in majority of the jobs that I worked, they would consolidate other jobs into what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, I was working like 6, 7 jobs in one. And I'm going, man, I'm doing all of this for you. I'm not complaining, but you're not giving me a raise. You're not giving me a promotion when I deserve it. Whenever problems happen, you're still coming to me for it.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I leave and your company's hurting,
Have they called you back?
certain companies called me back, and I was respectful, but I'm at that age where if I get a call back now, I'm gonna curse you out. I'm gonna curse you out.
Did your last job call you back?
No, but I got a feeling they'll have to maybe next month. I got a strong feeling that this last job, they're gonna close the company down.
What if he called you back and doubled your pay?
It would still be nowhere near enough. That's how little I was gonna pay.
Know your worth, King.
Yeah.
My thing is, me personally, I never went hard for these companies I worked for,
I went hard as fuck, bro.
and I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, but like I just did the job, like the amount I had to do my job. I just did my job and just because I feel like, bro, I'm getting paid this much. I'm doing this. I said, bro, it's like it is what it is, man. Like I would sometimes be like like harder a little bit, but I was like, bro, I never went super duper hard on the jobs I've had.
For me, it was disheartening to see their prejudice be so blatant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in a lot of companies that I work for, I saw certain individuals work just as hard as me, right? But because we were from a certain background, they wouldn't promote us or give us raises.
Mm-hmm.
I saw certain people get promoted, and I'm like, we know what that person does. They don't work at all. They just be chilling a lot of times on their phone. And I'm going, how does this person get recognized?
They promote people they like, man.
That's what it is.
That's the sad part.
That's why I think the move right now isn't. That's what we're doing right now is to build your own establishment and make money on your own, because we can do it. We already do the work when we work for other companies.
Yeah, we already have the knowledge.
So it doesn't make sense not to, you know?
It's I don't know, man. It's just
That's my biggest goal, to compete with corporations once some money starts coming in, so I can get more of my people
yes.
the roles that they deserve,
That's
the
been
pay
my
that they deserve.
that's
Like
been my
like
goal from the get.
AOC.
That's been my goal from the beginning. Just go up against the corporations. Obviously, it's gonna be one of the hardest fights ever.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, look, it's like, I told the guys here before before you came in, like my goal was, I want to show people how to really run a business,
Right.
how to pay people, how to be diverse, your workers, show people, yo, this is how you do it. Like, I want to show that you could do business with your friends the right way.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, also you need the right people.
You need the right people. Yeah.
You're like, you can't just hire every single friend of yours and be like, yo, it's gonna work. No, like, obviously not everyone's gonna have the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
Some people are not gonna go as hard as you, but you gotta understand that from the get. You gotta be like, all right, everyone just gotta play their part. And when everybody plays their part, the company, the brand goes.
You gotta have the long-term goal in mind.
Yes.
You gotta have that vision, and you gotta have a sense of maturity.
And also, what people forget,
work is work.
You gotta show the people who you're working with the worth.
Yeah. You gotta show them appreciation.
Yes. I feel like that's the problem with people who run businesses, or people who start business with other people, and they feel like they're doing the most. But like, yo, I deserve this much of the pie than you do. No, I feel like you got to show your business partners their worth and be like, now we're all in this together equally. And
bro, I used to work several positions where I worked so hard. I kept a lot of metrics at above 90%, right? Which is hard to do. Most people can't keep it above 60%.
Yeah.
All these different metrics, right? And I'd never get recognized. They wouldn't say, hey, you did a great job. You're doing a phenomenal job. We appreciate your hard work. We want you to stay consistent and continue. It was none of that. It was like, hey, why didn't you do this? Like they'd find a fault. And I'm like, if I leave, the next person is not even going to do half of this. What are you talking about? And I'll give you a good example. Like when I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods, when it came to like reward cards, right? I kept that above 90% over an 8-hour span. You know how averages work, like with soccer, right?
Yeah, I remember I had to open like 2 credit cards a day in Macy's. Like, you had to open. But yeah, go ahead.
So like 90% over like an 8-hour time span,
shift,
right?
Yeah.
8-hour shift. One time during a busy holiday, all the managers came down, and they were right across from me. They only worked like 4 hours each. They couldn't get their shit above 50%, bro. You know what I mean? And over an 8-hour time span, I had mines at 90%, above 90%.
And what they say?
They're like, we don't know how he's doing it. That's what they said. We don't know how he's doing it. And I'm like, man, where's my credit?
Your credit, can you give me another one? Yeah, that's the credit.
Yeah.
Can you give me another one? Can you give me another one? Can you give me another one? Can you give me another one?
So I'm over that whole thing, and I'm very like Dame Dashist now. I love Dame Dash. What he says is 100% the truth.
Oh, what?
What you're doing for other companies, you could be doing for yourself and making more than a good enough living.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I agree.
So why are you working for somebody else?
Like, I feel like with us, like, I feel like we all should be accountable and be like, to tell each other, yo, good shit, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, the way you do your, that's why I like when
the home runs happen, you gotta celebrate that.
Like when Nick does the videos, I'd be like, yo, Nick, this came out great. Like the intro came out great. Yo, this is our carbs, yo. Like that, the Never in the Life segment was great. Yo, like I feel like it's gonna be a hit home run. Like, I feel like you working, you did this. Like, I feel like partners in a business have to acknowledge when a partner does something good. It could be the smallest thing. just still acknowledge, like, bro, I see what you're doing.
If it's helping the company, you should show appreciation.
Acknowledge it. If it's even the tiniest thing or the biggest thing, you
Yeah.
should acknowledge everything your partners or you do for the company.
I understand and respect constructive criticism, right? But there's respect when it comes to giving constructive criticism.
Yeah.
But if somebody's performing at like LeBron James level and you're going, come on, why'd you do this? That's disrespectful, bro. Like LeBron James is liable to smack the shit out of you at that point. You know what I mean?
I get you.
That's my stance on that.
I just think we're all doing a great job, the four of us.
That's the other thing, right? We spoke about this, like Steph Curry and the Warriors. The reason why they're so successful, and a lot of teams like them, like the Bucks, are so successful, is because of chemistry.
Mhm.
You never see them disrespecting each other,
Mhm.
and when they fall, everyone goes to pick them up.
Mhm.
So the whole team, like for example, Klay Thompson, they were telling Klay Thompson, "You're like the second guy in line as far as that team is concerned, right?
Mhm.
You're the go-to guy." And he was like, "Nah, Jordan Poole does a phenomenal job. We went head to head in a practice and he killed me."
Mhm.
He gave him that credit. He gave
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is a new guy, fairly new guy.
Mhm.
He gave him that credit.
It's all
it's
about
just-
acknowledgement.
Exactly. And John Moran got most improved player. He took that
gave it-
trophy, gave it to Bane.
So yeah, I'm telling you, people, business partners, not just us, business partners gotta acknowledge their partners when they do something good and positive for their company,
Right.
even if it's the smallest. I'm gonna keep saying it because the easiest and most simplest thing in business, people don't know, don't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're doing business by yourself, all right, cool. You gotta stay focused. But if you're doing it with partners, you gotta acknowledge that you can't be like,
If you get selfish and it's a gimme, 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 no matter how many mountains your partner
Yes.
moves, yo, get the hell out of here.
it's
man.
like your partner's gonna get sick and tired if you keep saying, yo, I do this, I do that, I do this, bro. What do you do? It's like your partner's gonna be like, yo, all right, man. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, yes. If you see like some slack offs, yeah, you gotta have a meeting, be like, yo, guys, I feel like you're doing a little bit more than him. We gotta get on the same page.
Right.
That's what I be telling you guys with the three of you. I be telling Nick, I be telling you, yo, tell me what I'm lacking. Tell me this. Like, let me know. Don't be just like everything's good. Just communication is key.
Communication.
If you think, yo, you're doing too much talking, you're doing too much this, I think you should do this. I think just let you. It's all about communication and acknowledgement. Those are the two keys I feel like in running a good, solid business with partners: communication, and acknowledgement.
I agree.
Like, I think you went out your way to get the green screen. Like that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like acknowledging things like that, be like, yo, bro, I'll give you this. I'll be like, no, it's like just acknowledging shit, yo.
I think the rebranding went well also. But I mean, there's more work to do. And
The intro's
it's
gonna be
look
crazy.
amazing.
We could have
Yeah.
done.
It got a lot of views. The YouTube video got a lot of views in short
Your
amount of time.
thumbnail. I feel like this is gonna be your homework. Like I told Nick, I said, Nick, I need the videos by Tuesday. You're gonna need the thumbnails by Tuesday, the latest before like it comes out
Yeah, that can happen.
weekly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but not yet. The thumbnail, like I'm gonna give you, the thumbnail did great. Thumbnail did great. I think the intro is gonna do it way better when we drop the intro. I feel like that's gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
But not yet. I think this is gonna go great. Yeah, I'm excited for where this is gonna head, in my opinion.
I agree.
But anything else you want to speak on?
No. Is there anything else?
Let's end it with basketball, yo. We still got that $40. I'm just letting you know.
We do, but
I got Celtics in 6.
it doesn't look like Celtics are winning.
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be Celtics and Warriors in finals.
Giannis is going ham. He's going crazy. Man.
You watched the game yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You do know if Tatum scored more than 20 points last night, we would have won.
Yeah.
And we almost won with Tatum scoring 10 points and Giannis going off.
Yeah.
That should be nervous. You should be nervous.
Brown was going in.
Yes. And then Horford too. But all right, Horford.
Yeah. He was
If
holding
Tatum
it down.
gave us a 30-piece last night,
Yeah.
it would have been Boston last night. And we would have been talking, damn, Giannis needs Middleton, yo. He needs another piece to go off for like 20.
But Portis wasn't doing all that great. If Portis,
Yeah, but Drew Holiday was doing it.
yeah,
Tatum scored 10 points. If he went for 20 points only, we would have won last night. Or yesterday, whatever.
I mean, the way it's looking right now, Embiid is back.
I think we're going to 7. I think Boston, but if Boston loses next on tomorrow, we're gonna win game. We're gonna win game 5, and so it'll be 3-2.
We'll see.
I don't
It's
know.
a tricky situation. What about Suns and Dallas?
I like Luka, man. Luka's good.
He's playing at work.
I think Suns.
Warriors are coming out now because Ja Morant just got injured.
Suns should be. This should be a 4-0 series. To tell the truth, it should not be 2-1.
It should have been, yeah.
Because
It's just Luka.
Because I know they have some injuries. Tim Hardaway is injured.
Yeah.
So like this should be. If Dallas wins the game 4 tonight, is it tonight?
Dallas, I'll have to check. I believe so.
Yeah, it is tonight. It is tonight. If Dallas wins tonight, this is going to 7.
You think so?
Yeah. And it's gonna be like the Pelican series, yo. I think the Heat, not the Heat. I think the Sixers win tonight. Do you think so?
Sixers, yeah.
I think Sixers win tonight.
Yeah, because Embiid's on.
Who's winning right now? The Dallas are winning by 11. Like I said, if Dallas wins tonight or today, it's going to 7. And my 7 is 7 Suns. And it's going to be bad because Chris Paul is going to be playing more games than he's supposed to be. The first round should have been 4-1 the most.
Yeah.
This series should be 4-0. These two series should not be. When they play the Warriors, the Suns are going to get demolished, I think. You think Chris Paul is going to be able to keep up with Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, or
Steph? They're not going to. Yeah.
Like Devin Booker, he could probably keep up, but Chris Paul, you think he's going to keep up with either? Bro, their deadly lineup is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond. Who is, out of those 5, who is Chris Paul guarding?
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be Warriors. I put it like I would think it's going to be Warriors and Suns. It's going to be Celtics and I'll do Celtics and Heat.
It's going to be Bucks and Heat, probably.
I'll do Celtics win that in 6. I do Warriors win that in 5. I got.
It's going to be Warriors and Bucks in the end.
I got Warriors
with
and Celtics.
Warriors coming up.
I feel like in the East, it's going to be between the Warriors and Celtics. Whoever wins the series is going to the finals.
Wait, you said
whoever wins the series is going to the finals. The Bucks and Celtics series.
Oh, Bucks and Celtics.
Whoever wins the series is going to the finals.
I agree. Because if Miami's, yeah,
I don't think they could keep. I think Tatum and Brown are just having and Marcus Smart.
I think with Embiid, Sixers are going to win this series, and then he's going to get hurt again.
I just don't think the Sixers or the Heat can beat the Bucks or the Celtics in 7.
Yeah.
They can't, or like they can't win 4 games again. They'll probably win the max 2 games. And if Middleton comes back next series, there's no way the Heat or the Philly. Yeah, realize Middleton kind of looks like Jay-Z, yo. Like the younger Jay-Z. Just look at Middleton. Just look at him. You don't see it?
I don't see it, man. I don't see
it. I'm telling you, look at tomorrow's game. When you look at Middleton, you're going to see an old Marcy Prodigy Jay-Z.
I don't know about that.
I looked at Middleton yesterday. Yo, this guy looked like Jay-Z. Yo, why?
That's wild.
I'm telling you, I look at him.
But if Steph Curry wins, that adds to the dynasty. I feel that team is better than Kobe and Shaq Lakers.
No.
I feel they're better than Paul Pierce Celtics team.
Well,
I feel they're better than Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls team.
You're talking about now, man.
If Steph wins this series, if Giannis wins this championship, he's in the talks with being up there with LeBron, Michael Jordan.
I'm gonna tell you, if Giannis master his jump shot, He's gonna be the most unstoppable NBA player to ever live.
He's the hardest working right now.
Yeah, he's the hardest worker.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Luka's close behind.
no, you see how much he weighs? Bro, he does not work that hard, bro.
Hardest working.
No, I'm talking, bro, off the field? Come on, man.
No, he puts in work.
He puts in work in the food. in the dining room, he puts in work, yeah.
But wait till you see him next year. He's gonna be like Jokic.
If he lost, can you imagine a Luka and Jokic if they were teammates? The two slowest motherfuckers.
Jokic lost a lot of weight.
No, but I'm talking about you know how they both play so slow. Can you imagine those two in the team?
They'd kill it though.
In the slowest way.
They'd kill it.
I'll put it like this: Giannis is the most unstoppable player since Shaq, and if he adds a jump shot and masters it, and I think he will, because his free throws are getting way better. If he can master that jump, the mid range,
I hope whoever's in the front office for the Bucks doesn't mess up their chemistry. Just like Warriors, they're not trading any of the key components.
I don't know why they traded for Serge Ibaka. They don't even use him.
Who did they trade?
The white boy that
Caruso. No,
the white boy who can shoot. Oh man,
which team is he on now?
I forgot, bro. But he was a shooter, and they traded him for Serge Ibaka, I think.
Duncan Robinson? No,
that's a Heat, man. Wrong team, man. Wrong team.
No, I mean, no. Who's the white boy that can shoot that? I hope Bucks don't mess up that chemistry. Middleton can't go. Drew Holiday can't go. They got to keep it as is. I already know who's going to win the championship next year. Depends. Yeah, he went to the Bucks.
No, he went to the Kings for when he's traded
from
for
the Bucks. He went to the Kings. Yeah, that's right.
You see the shooter.
Yeah. He was good.
That was the dumbest trade, I think.
It was pretty bad.
But
they desperately needed a center because Kevin Looney isn't great.
No, you're talking about the Bucks.
No, Looney on.
Looney's in the Warriors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about Serge Ibaka.
Oh, you're talking about Serge Ibaka for Dante. Okay, sorry, I got that mixed up. But yeah, Serge Ibaka was unnecessary.
But yeah, let's see how these series go. We'll see how it is next week. Any last words you want to say before we close this out?
No, but next year.
Oh my god!
Next year, because I did say this year Warriors were going to win
Knicks,
it all.
I hope you keep that same energy.
No,
man.
you know what happened with the Knicks.
No, shut the fuck up, yeah.
No, Julius Randle, he turned his back on the team, and the team
shut the fuck up, man.
didn't accommodate.
Oh, here
Julius
we go.
Randle.
Here's your bullshit. I hope the Warriors don't make it. Yeah.
The Warriors going to win it all, but next year I already know who's going to win.
I think it might be a Suns and Bucks rematch.
Next year?
This year, it could be a Suns and Bucks rematch.
I don't know. But I think it's gonna be Warriors all the way through. Because even if
you think they'll beat
Curry,
they'll beat Milwaukee?
Yeah. Because they're still playing light. They're not on 10 right now.
Yeah, Middleton and bro, who's gonna guard Giannis, man? Steph Curry?
Huh? I mean, no, Giannis is gonna do his thing, but you're going against 3 shooters.
Close this out, man. Hey, what do you want to say, yo?
Next year,
who is it gonna be?
It's gonna be Jokic and Jamal Murray going for the championship. They're gonna win it. The Nuggets.
The Nuggets?
Yeah.
Strong take, man. Strong take. I think the Celtics repeat next year. If the Celtics make the finals, we're winning.
We'll see.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 131 of the Lucky View podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. We had 2 less group members. They'll be back next week. We had Mangu right here. We got Skateboard Sky. I didn't even introduce Skateboard Sky in the morning. Earlier, I mean. Thank y'all for tuning in. New episode Tuesday. Video will be dropping on YouTube on Wednesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification for every time we drop a video. New thumbnails by your boy Mahmoud. Upgraded. We have a new intro for the podcast. Should be coming out next episode for episode 132 when we all come back together. We just have to shoot one more scene. And episodes will be live on the Apple Podcasts, I think Spotify as well, and all your podcast platforms. Thank y'all for everyone who downloads the podcast, listens to it. Shout out to the 56 subscribers on YouTube. We have 185 now on TikTok. We had 170 since earlier this week, so we gained 15 more followers. Lucky View Podcast on TikTok. Don't forget that. And
And quick little thing.
go for it.
We do have a community on Reddit. All you have to do is look for Lucky View Podcast, and anything you post on there, we'll listen to and respond to as well. And on Twitter, it's Lucky View Pod. So that is spelled LuckyViewPod. That's the Twitter username, the handle.
Yep. And don't forget that. And we'll see y'all next week with the full gang. And stay safe with the allergies because it is allergy season. And happy
Yes.
Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers out there. And I guess me and Mahmoud about to go do something for our families. And take care, man. Be safe. And we are Lucky View Podcast.